How did you end up in England?
My mother's vagina.
How did your dad end up in your mother's vagina if that was in England?
He worked very, very hard.
Kill Tony has always thrived on chaos. The bucket pull is essentially Russian roulette with a microphone. Sometimes you get an inspired new talent, sometimes you get a train wreck, and sometimes you get that third thing, the rogue comic who decides to troll Tony Hinchcliffe himself. Tonight, that third thing had a name, Matt Campbell. Campbell, a South African-British hybrid, walked onto the stage carrying 2 loaded weapons, an accent and a refusal to take Tony seriously. From the moment he started, it was clear he wasn't there to politely showcase a tight 60 seconds. No, he was there to poke the bear. And poke he did. Tony, for the record, has never made a secret of his distaste for British comedy and its quirks. He's mocked the accent, the dryness, and more than once reminded everyone of his famously disastrous Kill Tony trip to London, where booze rained down like a royal coronation gone wrong.
Figure this out. See, in America, we're not the biggest breakfast people, which is fine. No big deal. You guys need a big hearty breakfast, and then you work really hard in the morning and the afternoon, the early day, and then when you get off work, you immediately get shit-faced. See, in America, we do a thing where we work really hard, eat a good lunch, have a decent breakfast maybe, and then when we get done with work, we then, the more you boo, the longer I'll go. Okay, you guys want a monologue, you're gonna get it. So when we get done with work, around 5, that's when we kind of regroup, you fucking play with your fucking kid, or do whatever you want, take a shower, all these things.
So when Campbell leaned into his heritage and started throwing little jabs back at the host, you could feel the temperature in the room spike. It wasn't the kind of hostility that gets security involved, but it was enough to peel Tony's polished mask. Hinchcliffe usually dishes it out like a machine gun, effortlessly cutting bucket pullers down while the panel and crowd cheer him on. But Campbell kept feeding Tony little doses of his own medicine. Not haymakers, just enough trolling to force Tony to linger a half-second too long before his comebacks. That's the comedy equivalent of drawing blood. The crowd, of course, smelled it. Some laughed at the audacity, others at Tony's visible irritation, and others seemed caught between, is this genius and is this car crash? Exactly the kind of unpredictable energy that keeps fans glued to Kill Tony week after week.
You little fucking smirmy British bastard. Coming in to have your moment. British comedian kills Kill Tony.
This wasn't a triumphant set in the traditional sense. Campbell's material was almost secondary to the fact that he was there to needle the host. But the stunt highlighted something fascinating about the show. When a comic refuses to be bulldozed by Tony, the tension flips. The audience suddenly gets to watch Tony squirm, even if just a little. Was it good comedy? That depends on how much you enjoy seeing a heckler with a mic. Was it entertaining? Absolutely. In a way, Campbell became a mirror of the London fiasco, resurrecting all of Tony's beef with Britain in a single bucket pull.
There's plenty of other great British comedians that we could get you. We could get you literally anybody other than Jimmy Carr. I'm like, fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you know what I thought is dibbity bop.
Take a shower, all these things. Brush our teeth again. It's crazy what we do in America. And then we come up with ideas and stuff, entrepreneurial type of ideas. And then we have dinner, and then we have drinks. You see how there's hours gap there? My point is, you guys are getting trashed right after work, so you don't give a fuck what your food tastes like. That's the point. I figured it out. Your food fucking sucks. And if America had to live here, we would be skinny too.
I just think that eggs are the only thing their teeth could go through. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love Indian food.
Kill Tony is at its best when it teeters between brilliance and disaster. Tonight, Matt Campbell happily shoved it in both directions at once.